Linguistics is the systematic study of human language. So it encompasses the history of languages, how they are used by people, both within a single community as well as across different communities, and also includes how language is organized and how we understand that structure and that organization. This is always a hard question for me because linguistics is not the kind of major that leads directly to a job. So when a student majors in linguistics, they really have a wide variety of choices of careers that they can go into. They can go into speech and language technology, for example, work for software companies that try to refine their human-machine interfaces, speech recognition, speech production, that sort of thing. Many linguistics graduates also move on and use it as kind of a stepping stone to a professional degree like law, where if law is seen as the way we manipulate language and use language to get things done, linguistics is a pretty good training for that. Many foreign language teachers use linguistic concepts for pedagogical purposes. And then you have people, speech and language pathologists, who also need to know about the structure and organization of language to effectively do their jobs. So while it doesn't zero in on a particular dedicated job type, there's a wide variety of things that linguistics graduates have available to them. Primarily, the skills that linguistics graduates develop is the ability to analyze large amounts of data that are often really messy. It gives them a different way of understanding how language works than we might have realized from like high school when you have to learn how to write a paper. That's one way of understanding language. Linguistics gives you a different way to understand language, but primarily the skills involved are analysis of fairly large sets of data to find the patterns that are there. So linguistics is a major that has some similarities to other kinds of disciplines. So English, for example, especially when you learn about writing and rhetoric, you learn how to use language in particular ways. But linguistics is different than that because we're not prescribing to students how they should use language, but giving them the chance to develop skills in trying to understand how people use language. So it's more of a descriptive enterprise than a descriptive enterprise. In that sense, it's more like a discipline, say, like psychology, where we're not trying to tell people how to think, but we want to understand how it is that we think. Why do we think certain things? Why do we behave in certain ways? And with language, it's why do we behave with language in the ways that we do? And so in that respect, it's a rather unique type of major. So if you're the kind of student who wants to know why it is that people in the Midwest call it pop when everybody else calls it soda, if you're the kind of student who wants to know why Old English looks so weird, then linguistics might be the major for you.